we are given a list of numbers. That means a group of numbers. Using a for loop, we have to read those numbers one by one and display those numbers. So what is the logic we want to write? Logic to display numbers from a list of numbers. Step number 1, start. And in the second step, we will take a list. I can write input list, and the list I am showing by capital L. Now I can write something like this. For loop we are supposed to use. So for, let me take a variable that is I, and I values are changing from list of 0 to list of n. N means the last element in the n means the last element position in the list. So list elements I am taking, they are starting at 0th position and ending at nth position. So I can write for I is equal to L0. L0 means the 0th element in the list to nth element. That means the last element in the list. So I am reading the elements starting from beginning element to the last element. Do means execute, and here I am executing the statement, that means print I. That means I am displaying I value. So please observe how to understand this I is equal to L0 to Ln. Let us suppose there is a list given to us, a small list, something like this. And here we are having some elements like 2, 4, 5, -8. We are taking the elements like this. The list name is L. And if you take the position numbers of the elements, this is at 0th position, this is at 1st position, 2nd position, 3rd position. So this is the first element in the list. This is the last element in the list. So I can take the element something like this. The element which is in the 0th position, that is represented as L0. The element which is in the first position is represented as L1. That means in the list, that is first element. The element which is in the second position in the list is represented as L2. The element which is in the third position in the list is represented as L3. So that means L0 is 2, L1 is 4, L2 is 5, L3 is -8. So if I am writing like this, I values I am taking from, I am changing I values from L0 to Ln. That means L0 to last element Ln. So that means L0 means what? I value will be, initially I value will be 2, that is L0. Then I value will be L1. L1 means I value will be 4. Then I value will be L2. L2 means 5. I value will be L3. L3 means -8. When I am writing print of I, then I values will be displayed one by one. That means the elements of the list are displayed one by one here because of this print of I. Now let us convert this algorithm into a Python program. To display numbers from a list of numbers. Now I am taking the second step in the algorithm. List I am taking. Let me take the list as 2, 4, 5, minus 8. So this is a very simple list with 4 elements. You can have 400 elements also, no problem. This algorithm will, this program will work, still it will work without any problem. Let me write the for loop for I, and in Python after writing the variable in for loop you have to write in. For I in sequence. Sequence means group of elements, that is nothing but our list L. So for I in L colon, what I have to do is I can write print I. That's it. That means when I write for I in L, I values are taken from this list L. That means I value will be initially 2, that is L0. I value will be 4, that is L1. I value will be 5, that is L2. I value will be minus 8, that is L3. So one by one it represents all these elements. When I write print of I, it will display first 2, then next in the next line 4, in the next line 5, in the next line minus 8. So in this manner, this for loop will retrieve element by element from this list and displays them. Let me save this code, run module. You can find the elements of the list displayed one below the other, 2, 4, 5, minus 8. These are the elements. So this is the way you can retrieve elements from a list or a group.